What's going on, Assassins? We're closing up the Taco Tuesday Trifecta, this time with Assassin's Creed Origins. We're going to have two different gods that we're going to battle. One is the normal mode, one is the hard mode. Sehkmet is normal, and we have Sobek as hard. So, how do we do it? What's going on? And what happens when we visit Reda over 1,000 years prior to the events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I have all this and more inside. I'm Darkshot of the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. So our two gods are going to be Sehkmet as the normal mode god and Sobek as the hard mode god. Now, when we go and we battle them, pretty much we're going to have the same thing. It's going to be an arena battle. We're going to go in circles around them. We're going to aim for that big old bubble on their chest, and we're going to use certain gear. Now, the gear that I like to use is anything that really has any sort of healing factor. So a lot of the healing weapons you get from the gods. And look at this. I'm already taking her out. And that one was like 4 or 5 shots at the same time. So once we get her down to almost 25 or 75% actually, I'm sorry, we're going to see her minions come out. We're going to take her minions out real quick. We're going to grab that bag so that we've got more arrows to get her with, and then we're going to proceed to shoot her in the chest with that. Now, if you don't have anything that heals, what you might want to do is get anything that's bleeding on hit or poison on hit. That also helps. Look at this. Almost at 50%. She's just falling apart here. So there we go. I'm taking her out, taking her minions out. They go a couple of bags. We're going to use that. Look, I didn't even get very far before she started dropping those guys off. All right, so we're going to go again. Now, the reason I find her the hardest, even in normal mode, is that she's got all these hazards. That's one laser beam that becomes 2 later on. And then, of course, she throws the fireballs. She's got those rings of fire that show up on the ground. And I don't believe this. This is going quick. So here we go, almost 25%. She gives us the last of her minions. And each one of her minions is connected to her. You see that little life string there. And look at that. I didn't even get that far. We take them out so that way it takes her out as well. So now she's below 25%. And we'll just hit her again with a couple of arrows. And she's done. Look at that. That wasn't that hard. That was pretty quick. I don't know what the heck happened there. But yeah, again, you want anything that does healing on hit or even bleeding or poison on hit, because that's how you're going to get rid of them the quickest. 1,000 XP for me, 250 drachma, and another 1,000 XP because I already have the item that she would have dropped. I've got them all for, all 3 sets. So now we're going to go take out Sobek. And as you also noticed, you may have noticed, that as we were fighting, that any of the hazards that she used also affected her minions. So that's another thing you want to do. You want to make sure that you're between the creature, their hazards, and the minions, because they'll mess up their own minions. And I've shown you in videos past where they actually end up like even killing their own minions. It's kind of crazy. So now here's Sobek, and he's our hard mode god, already throwing a wall at me. Look at that. That's one of his hazards. We're going to use the same tactics here. Just go around in a circle. Don't go too far. Here you got boils coming out the ground. That's another hazard of his. And then he's also got arrows. So here, we've already got his first set of minions at almost 75%. You don't want to go too far outside this ring. You want to keep circling the ring. You see how it goes yellow. That's the edge there. You don't want to go that far off the edge. If you do, it'll end the fight and you'll have to start all over again. And you'll have to start off with whatever arrows you already have. So that's going to be a pain. Now, looking at this, the other thing that I wanted to point out, did you know that this was originally supposed to be like a Juno fight? These gods were supposed to be like Juno trying to break into the system. And then they ended up just ending that, and they defeated Juno in a comic, so we're never going to get to fight Juno, which I think is BS. I think we were robbed. I really think they should retcon that. They've got the power to do that. In fact, if they separate the comic lore and the video game lore, maybe they could just redo it. Unless they want it all to be canon, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. We're going to continue to go in circles around this guy, take him out. Grabbing these bags so that we've got some extra arrows. Speaking of arrows, he's going to launch a whole bunch of them at me. At this point, you want to block. He's got these boils. Look at this. I usually say he's the mid-tier boss, regardless of hard mode or normal mode. The way that I rank them actually is from easiest to hardest is Anubis, Sobek, and then Sehkmet. And here I am with like what I consider the mid-tier god, and he's like totally murdering me. Well, not totally murdering me, but you know he's being very difficult. See, look at that. His own guy took a couple of arrows, and if I didn't finish him off, he would have taken that rock wall as well. So anyway, there goes the bubble. Let's just get him. Those 5 arrows, they go quick, but I like them because it just does the most damage. Oh, he's almost gone. Here we go. There we go. That's it. You're done. Get out of here, you wireframe. Beat it. There we go. So now, again, another 1,000 XP, another 250 drachma, and another 1,000 XP because I already have all the gear from this guy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and visit Reda and see what he's got for us. Of course, he gives us a daily. You have a chance daily to get a legendary or epic item from him. And in this game, the legendaries are the real winners here. Not like Odyssey, where you had to go and get, you know, like the legendaries for the engravings, but the epics were the best out of all of them. Alright, so this bandit camp is far. I just have to go and kill these bandits. He's also got the Heka chest. You could gamble at any time. If you pay 3,000 drachma, there's a chance that you'll get a legendary or epic item. It all depends. And, you know, like you could just keep gambling that way if you wanted to. Otherwise, you know, you could just do the dailies. And then the other thing that he's got is, of course, the carbon crystals, which the carbon crystals I don't advise you getting because you can find enough of them out in the world. Although some people, I don't know if they just don't explore. They usually say that they can't find it. So anyway, we return 1,500 XP. He gives us more XP than the gods. And I've got an Espasa, which is something I don't need, but it's my level. I'll sell it off anyway. Anyway, that's all there is to this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one, and I'll see you next week. This ends the Taco Tuesday Trifecta. Take it easy, guys.